Hi guys, I've been watching Slider 2732 doing some homemade batteries. Can't remember the exact contents, but I know one of the things he uses is the carbon rod out the middle of a old battery. This one's a zinc chloride battery. Yeah, I can't remember. I think he uses zinc of some sort and carbon, and then he makes the electrolytes out of some tissue paper soaked with I think it's sink cleaner, which is alkali. So I'm not going to copy it exactly at the moment. I have just taken a battery apart. I'll do it again so you can see it, but I thought I'd get started and see whether I could do the general idea. The case of the battery, I'm pretty sure, is probably zinc anyway. I've got no way of knowing, but that's a bit of the case. You do need to wear gloves, which I'll go and put on in a minute. That's my pointing stick. So that's the bottom of the case. That's a bit of sort of wax paper wrapping the inside, and then this is some sort of carbony stuff, which no doubt was impregnated with something. There's a couple of plastic caps on it. The top is definitely sticky as anything, it goes everywhere. The carbon rod up the middle, I've stuck in my electric drill there, and I've been working at it with this pencil sharpener because I want a point on the end of it at the moment for what I plan to do first of all. I plan to just push it into either a lemon or a potato or some sort of fruit or vegetable. So we just make a very basic battery. And then what I'll do is connect it to probably a solar rocker. We just happen to have some Poundland solar wobblers here. It's coming up to Halloween, so I thought I might give one of these a try. So disconnect the solar panel and wire it directly to whatever battery I make and see if it's got enough power to get it running. I did one years ago using potatoes, so this is a copy, but I'll put a link in the video description to the original. It was a solar snowman, but I had him running on a potato battery. Right, I'll go and put some gloves on and I'll just take this battery apart so you can see what I did. They're only really cheap plastic gloves. And they do tear if you're not careful anyway. So first thing we'll do is cut the plastic sheath off. You can see this is one that's well corroded. Instead of being nice shiny like that one, it's all corroded. These particular ones have got a little end cap on them, although that one doesn't want to come off. Never mind. Okay, so right, well this one's going to be a bit easier than the first one I did because that casing is so corroded it's just split. So that's the end. It would be nice if you could just pull that out, but it doesn't want to, so we are going to have to dig in there. That is so corroded that it's just flaking apart as I'm touching it. First one I did, I had to peel off It is going to make a mess of your tools. You're going to have to clean them again afterwards. Most of what you're seeing here is that cardboard lining. The actual metal casing is completely, well, I keep saying it, completely corroded. This carbon, which is what most of this seems to be, gets everywhere, which is why I'm doing it on a bit of newspaper. It still doesn't want to come out. That's that end cap I was on about. And there we are. That's what we were after, the carbon rod up the middle. It's got a bit of sticky goo on the end of it. But other than that, because that battery was so dried out and corroded, that's come out nice and clean. That one had a little bit of the sticky on it still. Right, I won't spend a lot of time doing this, but that's what I did. I just ground it down in the pencil sharpener, and remember that's going to get covered in carbon, until I had a bit of a point on it, which will make it easier to push into lemons and potatoes and that sort of thing. That was my theory. So I'll clear all this away and then we'll see what we can do next. Just so you can see, those gloves did get pretty carbony straight away. And even then, I've still got a little bit on my fingers where I've been taking them off. Doing it on a newspaper like this, I can just bundle it all up and get rid of it in one go. Thanks for watching. If you like that, then you might like this. And if you like this and that, you might like to subscribe over there.